Welcome to Weekend Update from Death Curse Society for April 19th, 2024. Every Friday, we run down all the horror news that you need to know. I'm Red Crank. Let's get to the news. If you are anxiously awaiting M. Night Shyamalan's next feature, Trap, starring Josh Hartnett, join the club. The film comes out August 9th, 2024, but the trailer reveals more about the mysterious film. The official synopsis on YouTube states simply, a father and teen daughter attend a pop concert where they realize they're at the center of a dark and sinister event. They leave out the fact that Hartnett plays the father, who is also a serial killer about to be captured by police. Or is he? Hartnett previously told IndieWire that the film is very bizarre, very dark, and it's wild. He also claims a psychological thriller will be a pivot for him as an actor. Hartnett said, I try to make all of my roles pivots. If you're playing the same thing again and again, it gets boring to the audience. Working with M. Night was one of the best experiences of my career. I think he's a true artist in the capital A sense of the word. And I think people are going to be really surprised and excited about the movie we make. Again, Trap is in theaters August 9th of this year, so get ready, folks. One of the most sought-after collectibles for the vintage horror fan is the novelization of their favorite classic horror film. No, not that one. That one. They are often hard to find, and most in terrible condition if you do actually locate one. But when you do, the price is likely outrageous. Printed in Blood has just released a limited edition hardcover edition of Halloween Illustrated, which includes the original novel by Richard Curtis under the pen name Curtis Richards, and nearly 100 original illustrations by Orlando Mexifunk Arocena. Reprinted for the first time in over 40 years, this 224-page volume is bursting with both classic and gorgeous new artistic visions of the John Carpenter horror film. The release was produced under license with Compass International Pictures and with full cooperation of the original author. It is a beautiful reproduction and is sure to be a huge hit among fans, with a price tag of only $50 plus shipping and handling. Order yours today at the Printed in Blood website. I've got mine on the way. It should be here next week. Woo! While on the promotional circuit for Abigail, directors Tyler Gillett and Matt Bettinelli-Olpin, known collectively as Radio Silence, were asked about the current status of a recently announced sequel to their debut hit Ready or Not by Entertainment Weekly. Although they clearly couldn't say much, they did tease the return of Samara Weaving's Grace. Gillett said, it's getting figured out, and that's what we'll say. Ready or Not 2 is getting figured out. What we can say is that there is a script that is an absolute fucking banger of a sequel. And however it gets made, and in whatever capacity we are helping get it made, we are so excited that it's happening. That first movie is truly the love of our creative lives in a lot of ways. I don't think we knew after making it that there would be so much story left to tell. We're so proud of what that first movie is. We're so proud of what the sequel is. We're just really excited, and fingers crossed that it gets made. Searchlight Pictures released the first film in 2019 that told the tale of a young bride marrying into a wealthy family with a dark secret. In the end, Grace survives, but where would the story go? Abigail is in theaters now, but we will stay on top of news for Ready or Not 2 in the months to come. It came as a bit of a surprise, but the very busy director Renny Harlin announced another horror flick, Refuge, coming this Friday, April 19th, 2024, to VOD. In this horror thriller, a U.S. military veteran, Sergeant Rick Padroni, returns home changed and dangerous after a tour of duty in Afghanistan, where he suffered an attack by a mysterious force. While officials dismiss his behavior as PTSD and order trauma therapy, Rick's wife, Kate, discovers her husband has been possessed by a malevolent spirit. Harlin also has The Strangers Chapter 1 coming to theaters May 17th, as well as Deep Water coming later in 2024. If you're looking for a tasty treat to tide you over, check out the trailer for What You Wish For, which is coming to select theaters and video on demand May 31st, 2024. Ryan, played by Nick Stahl, is a talented down-on-his-luck chef with crushing gambling problems. Circumstances being what they are, he leaves town in a hurry for the safe haven of an unnamed Latin American country where his friend Jack, a more prestigious chef with his own unique troubles, welcomes him into his home. Ryan has no idea how Jack's able to afford his extravagant lifestyle, cooking for the elite in paradise. He doesn't want to feel envious, yet he can't help but want this life for himself as well. Soon, a grim twist of fate will give that to him. Ryan assumes his friend's identity and soon discovers just what Jack's been doing to maintain the lifestyle he so desperately craved. We recently found out about a sequel to the 1994 film Nightwatch, and we got the trailer this week. The film reunites stars Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Kim Bodnia, and Ulf Pilgaard in the continuation in which 22-year-old medical student Emma has just taken a job as the night watch in the same forensic department where her parents were once almost killed by the famed psychopathic police inspector Wormer. The events led to her mother's suicide, and her father Martin has turned to tranquilizers to suppress the memories. Determined to investigate what exactly happened to them, Emma tracks down and confronts Wormer, only to unintentionally reawaken his bloodthirst and ignite a violent revenge on everyone who sealed his destiny years ago. Nightwatch: Demons Are Forever, written and directed by Ole Borndahl, the creator behind the original 1994 film, is a legacy sequel coming to Shudder May 17th, 2024. If you're into sharks, get ready for Something in the Water, coming to video on demand May 3rd, 2024, and check out the trailer. An idyllic destination wedding turns into a battle for survival. The film follows Meg, who tentatively attends the wedding of an old friend, Lizzie, in the Caribbean, along with fellow pals Cam and Ruth, plus her former partner Kayla, who she parted ways with after both survived a deeply traumatic event. Sounds fishy, but shark horror never seems to live up to the hype. Except for Jaws, of course. And that wraps up this edition of Weekend Update. As always, for more news and information, please visit our new and improved website, deathcursesociety.com. We update the site almost daily with news, reviews, film releases, convention information, and more. Stay on top of all the news in horror by following the website and all of our social media. On the next Monday Maniacs, we will review Abigail, the latest film from Radio Silence. Does a movie about a bloodthirsty child vampire sound like something we'd enjoy? You goddamn right we will. Join us live Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and be a part of the conversation. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.